Welcome to Effortless Being, where it takes no effort just to be. Have a guest on the line. Who is this guest? I think he's been on here before. Can you introduce yourself, mystery guest?
Yes, Isharai Sahajananda. That's just a bullshit name I made up, but I'm running with it.
Such a good
Uh,
name, man.
I got like 1,000 aliases, so
Nobody will ever know who the mystery man is on this call, but he's full of wisdom and light. I don't know where that came from, but you're full of wisdom and light. Where are you located, mystery man?
right now I'm in Hollywood North, Vancouver, Canada.
Vancouver. Vancouver. Took a cruise out of there. I love that city. It's such a cool city. So, what's alive for you this day, mystery man?
I don't know, everything's live. Last time we talked, I felt like you were goading me into a specific response, or at least I felt the call in myself to say something, but within me there was a little bit of turmoil. I didn't want to go for it, you know?
Go
Do you know
for it.
what I'm
Let it
talking?
go. It's effortless being. It takes no effort just to let it flow.
I know. And you were saying, can you, I don't know, you were building up confidence in the viewers. Can you be in this state of being? Can you? And you just kept asking, can you? And I wanted to say, you can do it. But in the moment, I didn't feel like I wanted to tell people what they can or can't do, you know?
Love that.
Yeah.
Our intuition kind of tells us what to do and not do. We all have our intuition. We don't need somebody to tell us what to do. There's nobody, that has secret knowledge that someone else doesn't have. We all
Yeah.
have it inside of us, our intuition. If you're feeling open and expansive, that's from your true nature. But if you're feeling stressed out and anxious, and then wait, whoa, whoa, is that thought even true? Like you just says, rest back,
hmm
as presence, and chill out and
Some
relax.
Sometimes you don't know even like why it's feeling anxious or who knows, but it passes in time. It always passes. So,
That's one thing that is true. Like, so who needs to really know why if it's just going to resolve itself on its own anyway? Like, why even bother with it? Just
yeah.
let it do its thing, and you just sit here in your happy place. This is a happy place right here, man.
Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, there was another movie that came out, Happy Gilmore on Netflix. Did you see it? It was only went
A
to
sequel? Oh,
Yeah,
really? No,
yeah,
I
yeah,
haven't
yeah,
seen it yet. I
yeah.
haven't
And
even
it
heard of
didn't
it.
go out to the movies. I don't know. I guess it wasn't. I thought it was funny, but I'm a Happy Gilmore. I'm an Adam Sandler fan, so
Same, Waterboy. I just watched Punch Drunk Love last night for like the second time in my life.
nice. I told you like
And
last time on the call that I actually met Adam Sandler on set. Remember, I
oh
told you I met
yeah,
his little bulldog. He always brings his bulldog on the set. He lets everybody pet it. Did
that's
you ever hear the
awesome.
story about Adam Sandler? He was telling the story on the set, but I think it did make the papers, where he was talking about when he was in Long Island because he was out visiting because he was shooting. He's going to be shooting up in Philly for that movie. They did Hustle, with the NBA player, and he went into like an IHOP and like he just walked in like nobody even knew who he was, and they didn't recognize him because he was like kind of like was like in disguise, and they waited for him to like they didn't see him right away, and like he waited a while and then went in, and then later when the other manager or whatever found out, they're like, oh that was Adam Sandler, I can't believe you you did that. But he was like all like cool and stuff about it. He was like real chill, and yeah, so he tells that story, but it was kind of funny. Like a lot of these stars, some of them are just chill, just like us. And he was even playing
Yeah.
basketball out in the hood in Philly. Like he was telling that, like it was even making the papers and stuff when we were filming. Like he would just go out and walk up. Imagine this: like you're sitting there playing basketball downtown Philly, right? And up walks, Adam Sandler. He's like, "Yo, can I play with you?" Yeah, sure. And it was like balling with Adam Sandler. He can ball, by the way, from what I hear. It's pretty good.
Hmm. Cool.
Yeah,
Little Nicky himself.
little Nicky. What's your favorite Adam Sandler movie?
I
Yeah.
don't know. Let me just make one up. I used to when I was a kid, I loved Big Daddy.
Mhm.
Then as a teenager, I loved Click. Happy Gilmore is a classic.
Yeah.
I gotta watch The Wedding Singer again. So I don't know if I could pick a favorite off top. I don't know.
I
Probably
don't know.
Happy
The Wedding
Gilmore
Singer
if
came out. I
that.
really related to that only because like it had like a lot of like 80s music and stuff in it. It's like I'm like an
Yeah,
80s guy, so I grew up in the 80s. I freaking love the
for
80s.
sure.
Yeah.
Same. I wish I could time travel there when I was one day.
Such a fun time.
There's so many like
What
one hit wonders that I missed out on, probably.
yeah. Is there one in particular that really resonates with you?
I don't know. Like, I had a bar at my last cipher. I was supposed to say, shout out Vinyl Richie. His last name is Arkwell. So I had a whole bunch of rhymes on Arkwell, and I forgot to do a bar like I know I should I say I know or I feel like someone's watching me like Rockwell,
Yeah,
you know? But
funny. So you still doing DJing? Is that what I know you just got up? Like what your
yeah,
the
DJing
hour
and
differences different? You
say what?
say doing? I said the hour differences. I know you say you just got up, but
Singing.
what time is it
Oh
there?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I'm unpredictable.
Yeah.
Life is.
Were you out late
And
partying, or was it just the
doing
DJ?
anything I can, well, I got back from an Emerson retreat and it threw off my circadian rhythm a little bit, as if I ever had a regularity to it though. I didn't.
What's in between an Emerson
I don't believe in
retreat and
regularity. It's just
what's
like
in
a
between an Emerson retreat and no retreat?
uh,
Yeah, I know we talked on last time. You were saying you may go see Emerson because he was coming to where you live.
yeah, he's coming
So you
to
ended up
yeah,
going?
yeah. Oh,
How'd it
hell
go?
yeah. I don't know, it was sweet. I can't say like if anything special happened to my consciousness, but the people there were awesome. So it was a great bonding experience.
That's awesome. Did you have like a one-on-one with him, or was you just
Yeah, several.
did you do that thing where you go like, what's in between reality and not reality? Did you do that with you?
A little bit. I think he's trying to bring people to this immediacy.
Yeah, the direct experience, like immediate though.
Yeah.
Which ones did he use on you? Can you remember any of them?
He used a bunch. I mean, the whole thing is to exhaust the seeking. So any hang up that you got, he'll have some little trick, probably some reconfiguration of what's going on.
Yeah, his videos are really good because like even like his introduction, it looks like he puts a lot of like he's very artistic in how he does
Yeah.
his videos too. I love his like introductions, and
Yeah,
then
the
the people will
music.
come on, and then they'll be tell. He always starts off by saying, "Hey, tell me your seeking story," and then they'll tell the seeking story, and then at some point, they'll be like, "Well, what's in between reality and not reality?" Or if you take
Mhm.
away language, what's here? Like I like a lot of stuff. Sometimes I'll just use it too. It works. It's good because it takes people right to
Oh
the
yeah, no,
yeah, right to non-duality. Like
people
what's
are using
here.
it for other types of treatment as well, like outside of this non-dual space, like is for people with trauma or I don't know, lots of modalities, autism.
Yeah, it can help with all that stuff. Because a lot of times you think about it, a lot of the stuff people like caught up in their minds, and their thoughts,
Yeah,
and they actually believe their thoughts. He'll even say that
yeah,
like when he's doing the one-on-ones, like that's just a thought. It's just empty
yeah.
thoughts, like timeless freedom, empty thoughts that are here. But a lot of people, can you imagine like if you like I was like that at one point too. Like I believed every thought that was in my head. I
Mm,
thought that was me talking. Like I believed every single thought. If it said you're a dummy, I believed I was a dummy. Like, whatever it was telling me,
hmm.
you know. And a lot of people I
And who
talk to,
knows,
like they believe it.
maybe the one who believes it is just a thought. I don't know definitively.
Yeah. Dropping some profound stuff on the call now. It's true because there's no separate person here doing it, right? Like this could just be like a puppet, like talking, like
Yeah,
consciousness
we're all
talking.
God's puppets.
Yeah, we're like little puppets, like on a little stage play, like the Matrix.
Yeah. Oh, so speaking of, so I got the call to, and I wanted to do this since time immemorial, like since kindergarten, watching Whose Line Is It Anyway and In Living Color and Mad TV and SNL. But anyway, so they got an improv theater sports place here in Granville Island, and definitely signing up to, well, they got classes and then they got a scholarship program, and then you become a player, and then you have a lot of fun, and then who knows what happens. So,
Yeah, that sounds
yeah,
fun.
hell yeah.
So yeah,
And it
you've
was
been up to
effortless. It was totally effortless. Like yesterday, I just woke up and I checked my email, and they've been emailing me for years, but I've never really seen one. And that day, I just saw it. Decided, okay, let's do it. I'll roll out today. And it was a lot of synchronicities off of that.
I mean, that's so true what you're saying about the effortlessness, because what I'm finding is like anything that effortlessly or with ease comes into your life, those always the things that are the best. And sometimes we don't see it because we're so caught up in our thoughts, but it's like it's always here. There's always something effortlessly coming to us. It's not like we have to go out there and grab it and strive for it. It really can just come with ease. And so when we just look for opportunities or synchronicities or things that are coming, it just comes with like a lightness, like an ease. That's
Mhm.
what it's been seen here. Even people I'm talking to, I had a call yesterday with a gentleman. A guy had I went on one of this other guy's calls with him. Like he has like a group that he does like for non-duality or consciousness. And I got on their call. I was like a guest on their thing. And one of the guys contacted me and he was like, "Hey man, I'd love to do like a, mirror call with you, but I'll release it this week." But when he got on, it was all effortless. Like he just came on and we just like started talking. It was effortless how it even comes about. Like people contacting me and
Mm,
stuff. Like it's not like I'm even like going out to get them. I just make myself available, put myself out there. If you resonate what I'm saying, great. If you don't, no. And it's just like they just come. And then it was like if he was my older brother, like we were just like sitting there talking, like he's my older brother, like I knew him forever. And I literally just met the guy. You know what I mean?
mm,
It's almost like you feel like
yeah,
you have like this connection with people because if you think about it, like our true nature, what we're just all like this one being is
yeah.
what I've seen. We're like this one being. So underneath like all these costumes, that we're wearing, we're all the same spirit. We're all the same
Mm,
being. So like it would seem natural that you would just feel like, you would feel that unity, I guess, that camaraderie, that unity with them. I feel that way with you too. Like I only mentioned a couple of times that I just feel like, some kind of unity or something. I don't know what it is. What inspired you to contact me this time?
uh, partly redemption for not doing who's the actor? He's half Asian. Rob Schneider for not doing the Rob Schneider stick from last time. I was like, damn, I should have done that. But at that moment, I don't know. I guess I had anxiety. Whatever. No, no need to go into the story about it. But yeah, I really felt like, hmm.
You might have set the record straight.
And I don't know. I don't want to say like I feel light and clear, but it's just like I don't know. I feel fun, so let's do it.
Feeling fun. That's effortless being. Feeling light
Yeah,
and fun and just spontaneous. Those are like the best things in life. I was thinking about my
yeah.
rapping too on the last song. I got some people asking
Oh
me about
yeah,
my
that was
rapping.
intense.
Yeah.
Hooah!
My name is Robbie B. You don't mess with me. I'll take you over
Me
my big fat knee and I'll punch you once. I'll punch you twice. May not be
twice.
so very nice, but I'm king of the hill, a rock of the
Nice.
town. I'll take your face and stick it in the ground. Yeah, I'm Robbie
Ground.
B. You don't mess with me. If somebody watching that, I'll be like, this guy, like, who is this guy? I'm just like you, man. It's just consciousness being like a puppet, playing all the personalities, and
Hmm.
but you must have like this lightness, this playfulness, because like you don't really give a fuck what people think, not in
Yeah.
the sense to be disrespectful, but in the sense that in the past I'd be like caring, like, oh, I got to protect this image or
Yeah, not
something.
gonna let them inhibit my own expression, you know, type stuff.
Beautifully said. That's it, because I just want to be able to express freely without caring about the judgments. They can judge, let them do what they want, but let it fall on deaf ears, let it just fall off like a raindrop on a coat,
Oh,
just flowing down, where I get to just express freely and joyfully, with no judgment, just no holding back, not like having to please anyone or feeling like I'm going to be judged or just not caring, I guess. I don't know. In that respect. Not that I'm caring in a disrespect. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying. Do
yeah,
you? Picking up what I'm putting
yeah, yeah.
down?
Like,
Do you feel that way too? Do you
sometimes the
feel
freestyle, it's
sometimes
not always
what?
the sound of healing. Oh, freestyle, it's not always the sound of healing. But when you said you put their face in the ground, that was into the ground of being.
Yeah, I should do it like, yeah, tie it to that, right? Take your face and put it in the ground, in that ground of being. The
Oh, you
ground
don't
of
have to,
being is
whatever,
always
whatever. It's
here and
all free.
everything
It's all
arises from
meaningless.
the ground of being. Could do our own rap song about that, about being, about the ground of being.
Yeah, but in
I
some
own.
sense, I don't think you can actually accurately talk about this. You can only make it feel like you did. You do the magic trick, you know.
Because even words are
I don't
empty,
know.
right?
It's also
Even the
just
words are empty.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm just pointing to
Even
what this
emptiness
is.
is empty, whatever that means.
Yeah, there's empty and not empty.
Yeah.
Opposites and stuff. Beyond,
Is my connection clear today? I feel like it's a little choppy. It's because I have some extra
it's
tech
a little
in
choppy.
between
Yeah,
because resource.
it's a little choppier than usual, but it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Nothing
no,
needs
I
to be
can fix
perfect.
that actually if it might just take me a moment.
Go
You know what?
ahead.
Let me just do one little thing.
I'll do 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 do. Da, 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 da. It's like the Jeopardy song. Do 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 do. We're experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by. Look at that. You're back already. Look at that. He's back. Well, anyway, I'll tell you another story while you're doing that. I also had someone else effortlessly come into my life as well. She was actually on the cruise ship with me in Amsterdam.
Okay. Sorry, I
Oh, you're
didn't hear
back.
anything until now. But yeah, we're
Did,
back.
did, did. Yeah,
Amsterdam,
yeah.
what's up?
Yeah, so I had something else effortlessly happen to me. I wanted to tell you. Um, this girl, Tammy, I had met her on the cruise ship and she wanted to get together with me and do a book because she heard that I do books. And so she contacted me and we've been working on this book. And I don't know, we've got like this like chemistry, this energy going between us, like in talking and stuff. So then we just created our own YouTube channel called Effortless Conversations. We just kind of get on and we just talk just like you and I are. But she's got like that good female perspective, on
Mm.
things. And she's got like a lot of background, like with Neville Goddard and like
Oh,
manifesting
nice.
and Abraham Hicks and like all that kind of stuff. And then I come from like the effortless being, Abraham kind of stuff too. So we kind of just
The
like
greatest secret.
match up to, and we just like talk, and it could just be like everyday stuff. It could like the last one we did was about like effortless dating. How
Need in on that, yo. Hit me with the
you
link.
want in on
Is it
that?
online?
Yeah, just go to Effortless Conversations. We posted our first
Okay,
one,
cool.
and yeah, check it out. But yeah, I just been having fun, like, and that just kind of effortlessly arised, and it's just cool, like when you get like have chemistry with certain people, and
Yeah.
it
That's
just
magical. I call
flows.
it soul ties, soul bonds,
Soul ties, I like that.
soul family. Yeah.
You have that too in your life, right? Soul family, soul ties. Feel that?
Pretty much everyone that arises in some form or fashion.
Yeah.
But yeah, when it goes deep, that's always, it's great.
So talk to me about like DJing. Like how did you get into that? Like what fired you up to do that? The only reason I ask is
Uh,
because go ahead.
no, I love to hear everything you got to say before I go off.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say what really got me, like I just love like music and dancing and stuff. So I always loved being around it. In fact, about 5 years ago, for like every year I was doing it, my buddy, he's a DJ out here. He does like Baltimore, DC, New York City. Titus Touch. Shout out to Titus Touch. Um, and what I did for him was I would assist him with the DJing, but I would do more of the photo booth. So you would
Mm,
have like this photo booth, and you'd like do like the props and stuff. So I'd like have fun with people like doing the props and stuff like that,
yeah.
which was really cool. It's just like that whole energy and that whole vibe. I don't know, it felt like really fun. I felt like so alive in that environment.
Yeah, if the superorganism of humanity ascends, I have a vision, like Eckhart Tolle had that book, The New Earth. I
Hmm.
call this shit Festival Earth.
Festival
No,
Earth.
that's a vision I got for it.
Say more.
Put that out into the world. Well, I don't know, it's party time, excellent. Be
Have a
excellent to each other.
festival. Well, like they have
Yeah.
like these EDM concerts, like electronic
Yeah.
dance music.
Yeah.
What's the name of that big one? Not Firefly, but
Candyland or
yeah,
something like that.
Tomorrowland.
Electric Daisy. I don't know.
Is it
So many.
Tomorrowland?
Maybe. I
Uh,
don't know.
yeah, one of those lands. Like I think the next one's gonna be in.
We got Shambhala up here and Burning Man
Oh,
down
you
there.
do? Oh,
But
very
that's
cool.
so intense. I don't know if I could do Burning Man just yet.
Have
Maybe
you been
one
to
day
any of
it'll
those
be
kind of
effortless.
concerts? Like the EDM or the
Yeah. I love dancing, you know.
yeah,
I need to get my stamina up and like do it more every day. But
yeah.
I love it. But in the moment, you can push in the party environment. So then when you're at home, you don't feel the push as much. But it's something about the energy. It's electric when everyone's in that same mode.
It's
Um,
electric.
yeah. And so what got me into it, I think I've always kind of been a curator since middle school, since the internet, basically, yeah. And so I was ahead of the curve on so many, like, I knew about Kanye before anyone knew. I mean, you know, Guru and Just Blaze and Hove, they knew about Kanye, but I mean, as far as the general public, no, I had his demo early. And yeah, I just always like been interested in sharing what's the good music, especially since the radio as a curation, well, obviously it was compromised. There was a record business entanglement, and payola and all that stuff. But yeah, so I just love to share what I love, and then the art form of DJing is awesome. Like I love mixing, blending two songs or even more if you're that crazy. Two or three is good. Um, yeah, I don't know what can I say. And then at some point, I got involved with my radio station, my SFU local university campus radio,
Hmm.
and been doing that for over 10 years. And I probably should have like put the signal up and advertised more, but back in the day, we were so like young and self-satisfied, just doing the thing out of purity, and there was like a little bit of a resistance to like commerciality. Now it's not so much there. Um, but yeah. I don't know. I just love music. What can I say?
Love that. What's your favorite artist?
I could not pick one. I mean, me, I'm my favorite, but depends what genre or what
What songs
effect
you
we
got
want.
out? What songs you got out? I want to give a shout out to
I
them.
don't even have the stuff out is the messed up part about it. I got a few records that I wouldn't even shout them out, but my homie, because I was uploading beats onto SoundCloud and
Yeah,
effortlessly one day he just hit me up with his vocals on three of them and we put out a little EP and honestly I should be putting my vocals on those songs as well.
yeah.
But hey, who knows what could happen in the
Hey, just see
future.
whatever
So
happens effortlessly.
yeah, yeah,
Just,
yeah.
just ease into it. Like when it presents itself, you'll know. You'll be in the flow
Yeah, yeah,
because it sounds like you're in tune with all that. Anyway,
yeah. Well,
that's
now I'm
cool.
ready because I mean I told everyone I retired from, I was in this online rap community for years, years. I put in hours in it, like kung fu training in the dojo, like a monk, like a mad monk. And,
Okay.
but I feel kind of satisfied from what that is. And, well, everything is time, right? So, I mean, I want to pour my time more into compositions and really crystallizing all of this because that's been overdue. Yeah.
Do you feel like that I know like you're into like spirituality, like non-duality and stuff like that. Do you ever feel like the desire or the movement or the inspiration to want to express this to other people
Oh, yeah,
more?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like, is there a style that you resonate with, more like Emerson or Eckhart or
I mean, I would say just
Eff-
my own style because you can't
cool.
emulate someone. You only pick up and absorb what's useful to you,
Yeah.
And something Stephen Walensky said once is like, if something takes effort to figure out, that modality is just not for you. Not every religion is for you, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Just take what's useful for you and be free and effortless, kind of.
Yeah. I love the effortless being stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's true, it's what we are.
But there is a million pointers. Like, why make it a conundrum to crack each one when you don't need to?
Yeah. Why bother? Make it more effortless.
But in the past, yeah, I mean, like. You hear about Nirvana, so like that's just it rhymes with marijuana, hey, so but there's no like perfect way to say this, so you just say however you feel. I don't know. Maybe I forgot what the question was. Oh yeah, okay. So um, for a while I was probably hesitant to. Hmm, I don't want to be an ignorant. This is me in the past. I don't want to be an ignorant, unenlightened rapper. But at the same time, now I see it's impossible to be an enlightened rapper. If you're truly enlightened, you're not gonna say anything.
Yeah, right. You just be like this. Sit in the
Bars.
silence.
You just be like snapping,
Yeah, yeah. I think Emerson said that one time.
scatting.
He says, anybody gets to the point where they can just snap their finger, I'm sending them to that person. If you snap the finger, you wake up. That's funny. Talk about effortless being. That's really effortless.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever wants to happen, whatever wants to arise, whatever comes effortlessly with ease. It's the way to go.
The way to go is the way to flow. It's like H2O. That's like
H2O.
78% of our body, yo. Living is
Yeah.
more than a hobby, yo.
Are you into the different waters too? Now we're talking about water. Do you
I
do the
don't know
ones
too
with the
much. Cucumber water? What you talking about? Alkaline?
pH? Yeah, alkaline, like pH levels and stuff. I know my mom
I'm into
called me up. She's
science.
like, "Why are you drinking that regular water?" I go, "I don't know. Like, what's the problem?" She's like, "No, you got to get the one with the H whatever. The pH factor has got to be high." I was like, dude, it's like, you know how much it is? Like $5 a bottle for like one of those things or something? Like ridiculous. I'm like, is it really making a difference? Or is it just her belief of it? Is it
Yeah,
just
well,
her
beliefs
belief?
have some sort of power in this. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because like if you
Because people
believe
can heal
something,
themselves and hurt themselves with beliefs. So,
yeah, no, it's funny you talk about that because the one guy I just did a call with yesterday, the name of the and that one's going to be coming out too. The conversation I had with him is from darkness to presence. And so he tells his story of when he had like suicidal thoughts. He was thinking about taking his life, and because he really believed those thoughts were like talking to him, and he didn't like know any other way out. And then the presence came, and he got in touch with the presence, so he knew that those thoughts couldn't be his. And then, those thoughts kind of went away, and he identified with the presence, so he knew those thoughts, you know, were not true, so he didn't act on them. But he was an example of someone who believed his thoughts, and you can see the danger in people believing some of these these thoughts
Oh
where
yeah.
so you're right, those beliefs that you have can really have a impact on someone's life.
Yeah, it can all kinds of sicknesses can come from, I don't know, agitation.
And then there's the flip side. Like if you believe, oh, I can be, do I have anything I want? I deserve this, there's infinite possibilities, and then if you have those kind of things, then those can actually help you, so
Yeah.
it could work the other way too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I know lots of people who have stories about maybe it was psychosomatic, but it was illnesses and they had to look at their beliefs and I don't know, something loosens and then the body can heal itself magically, you know? It sounds like woo, maybe if you've been indoctrinated, but people's
Yeah, I just
testimony.
so many examples I have people I talk to where they just healed themselves. They let the body, they just got out of the way of the body and let the body
Yeah.
do its thing. Because the body naturally can heal itself. It's just that, we think that it can't. It's just a belief. We're just like one belief away from letting the body heal itself. But like you said, a lot of people are indoctrinated with these different beliefs. But I mean, and that's really like what I see here is like I see everything is fine, right? I
Yeah.
see I see paradise here. It's just that the mind comes in and makes up these stories and then we're identifying with, but the whole time we're all remaining as the infinite being, whole and complete. It's just that we give our beliefs to these thoughts that are coming that are telling us this dualistic world, the demiurge, the
Yeah.
energetic implications, putting our energy into these beliefs instead of just resting as what we are as effortless being and being choosy about when we want to enter the dualistic world because we can actually turn it off and just
Mhm.
rest and then we can turn it on if it's something fun and play with it, but a lot of people don't know they have that option, and it's really empowering to know that.
Yeah. Even if you know you have the option, it might take a little bit of practice. Who knows? Who
Yeah.
knows? Who knows?
Who then we could say who's the practicer
Yeah. Yeah.
for the non-duality police. You know what I mean when I say non-duality police?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of them be like,
But
but there's no person here, Rob. Like,
yeah. Yeah.
doesn't it? Someone will just say, "Oh, well, there's nothing to do." You know, there's nothing there. There's nothing to do. It's just the thought. So, and then some of them like you're not involved in the everyday life or something. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. But
Me
there's just
neither.
some of that.
But I do.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm picking up.
I'm
What am I
lean.
saying?
I'm lean.
What am I saying? Is it just words? Like if somebody like changed the dialogue to Chinese or Japanese, it's just sounds arising in this space of beingness.
Yeah.
They're all just arising effortlessly with no meaning. Because if I change the dialogue, there would be no meaning and there'd be no problem. It'd just be wah 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 wah. That's like when
Yeah.
we were
One day.
babies, when we were two, we would just like we would just stare like this.
Mm.
Like everything would just be la la. Oh, look at the pretty colors. I never say, oh, there's Rob. Oh, look, there's Rob. Like you'd say, that's me. They didn't take like identification,
Yeah.
personalize it. It was just, oh, look at Rob doing his thing. Like, I'm not Rob. I'm just looking at Rob playing in the. And then all of a sudden we get indoctrinated. Oh, well, that's Rob. And you got this story and you were born and you have this human life and blah, 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 blah. And you like carrots and
Yeah.
broccoli or I don't
Pete.
know. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, get indoctrinated. It's like the whole time I'm like, oh, okay, they look like they're having fun playing this game. I guess I should play along.
Yeah.
And then you
Yeah.
get lost in the like in the beliefs and the thoughts and the world, and you really think that you're this separate person, and you have all this suffering, and then it wakes you up and say, "Wait a second, this is just a silly game I was playing the whole time. I've always been fine. I just remain as the effortless, timeless being the whole time, just sitting here, relaxed, rest. Nothing can touch consciousness or me or whatever the true me. You know, the whole time." But you think it is because it's all in your head and your stories and
Yeah.
your beliefs. But the immediacy of what's right here is whole and complete. There's no problem.
Yeah.
It doesn't touch you. It's like watching a TV show, just a little TV show going up.
It's like in the Ashtavakra Gita, it says the self is like space and the universe is like a jar.
I love it. That's pretty good.
So the space is outside the jar as well as inside, right? So
Right.
it's not
Or the
it's
what
not contained. Or like they say like the universe is like the self is like space, the universe is like smoke. It looks like the smoke is filling the space and touching the space and doing something with,
yeah.
it disperses.
So it's just like a hologram almost like
Yeah, who knows?
I
Oh,
don't
I
know.
was gonna say, one day these auditory languages are gonna be retro technology. We're only
Really?
gonna, yeah, we're only gonna speak language out of nostalgia, I feel, you know,
Yeah, people
because
might
we'll
look it
have
back.
telepathic, we're gonna be faster than sound. So,
I can do telepathic now,
yeah,
like sometimes with my daughters and with other people. Like I know what they're saying
animals.
and sometimes they'll be like, "Oh, I felt that," or they'll call me, "Were you just thinking about me?"
Mhm.
Yeah.
Dude, the way you emailed me, like right when I woke up.
Yeah, I felt like you were reaching out telepathically in some way. I felt the
Cool.
energy like of I said something said, "Check just check your email." Like look down, there you were. I was like, "Ooh, I guess I should respond." I was like, "Yeah, I'm available. Let's let's jump on a call." So that's kind of like telepathy in a way,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
synchronicity or something. But the whole time, like I can't even orchestrate like these calls and these people I'm meeting. It's just happening effortlessly. Like it's just happening. Like there's no doer here doing it or anything. It's just do do
Yeah.
do 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 do.
Even to say the universe organizes itself is probably a step too far.
Yeah, I guess saying anything really goes too far. It takes
Yeah,
you
yeah.
away from the immediacy of this. Because as soon as you say something, you're separate from it because it's
Yeah.
already
In
happened.
a
It's
way,
already
but at the same time, everything that's spoken is immediate. Like there is no actual non-immediacy. It's just beliefs. It's just a funny system that we
yeah.
have.
It's just like flying up, right? Effortlessly. So what's to say then? Oh, whatever it wants to say, just says, and then it just says it, and then
Yeah.
it's gone, and that's it. It's just
It's
said.
it's just artful expressions. You can be charged even positively, negatively, any emotion, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I could be all like pissed off and just start ranting right now. I fucking hate my life. This sucks. My job. Fuck the job. What the fuck
Oh,
am I
hey, if
doing?
I
My
didn't like
life's a
Punch Drunk
bitch.
Love, I would have slammed it, but it was actually pretty good. I didn't get it when I was 13 though. When I was
Get it
13, I
now,
didn't
right?
know about like anxiety and being an adult. And now I watched it, I'm like, this is hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah, all these rules that society has on like how you should be. If you stay in the matrix, then you're okay. And then as soon as you go outside the matrix, then people will like start policing you and saying things to you like you can't be that way, or they try to keep you in like that mold.
Well, yeah, and
But
it's just funny, like the reactions that we can have based off language, because language is so, I don't know, it's so intricate. Like someone can say you're being condescending when you're speaking your truth and you're not meaning to be. And it's funny because so if I'm being condescending to someone, I'm doing something bad to them. But when I hear I'm being condescending, that feels like, ow, I didn't mean to be condescending. Are you sure? But anyway,
yeah.
so
Yeah, language is just, I don't know, man. It's just like empty words. I mean, and it's like the mind comes in and just wants to give it different words. And I guess that's just what it does.
oh yeah, like last time when I said I can get along with anyone as long as they're not mean. I'm like, oh man, what a childish word that was. I sounded so simple there. But it's real, like, but I actually do get along with many toxic people because I know how to like be untouched by it in a way. I don't know.
Yeah, your true nature is untouched. The presence that you are is untouched. And it allows everything. Like all points of view can be in this space of
Yeah.
beingness. Because it's all you in the end anyway.
How you gonna fight infinity? Even that's part of it.
Yeah. It's beyond good and bad. It's beyond cause and effect.
Have you ever seen UFOs on your cruises or anything?
Who?
UFOs.
No, but I mean,
Aliens.
sometimes like I think like I don't know what it is. Like I'll look up and it'll be like a bright. I would say to my wife, she'd be like, "Well, that's just a star." Are you sure? It looks like a funky looking star. Like it looks something
Yeah,
different
it's
than I
moving
haven't seen.
funny.
Maybe it was a UFO, or what's those other things that just been flying, or drones or something.
Yeah, there's so
My
many
daughter
drones
called me up one day.
nowadays.
She's
It's
like,
thing.
"Dad, look out the window. There's all these drones." Or is it UFO? She thought it was UFO. I was like, oh, and then there was something came out in the paper. Oh, they were just drones, but I don't know. And I see some of these U.S. military planes, the ones they were sending to Venezuela and all that conflict and stuff going on over there.
Mm.
But some of them look like UFOs. Some of these like, designer, you know, jets and stuff that they have look like you. I was like, whoa, I didn't even know we had stuff like the United States had stuff like that, like
Yeah.
crazy kind of like looking stuff. We can only imagine what the technology that the government has that
Oh yeah, like what the government's version of AI is probably so much past what the users can access right now, the consumer user base.
yeah, maybe they're all AIs right now running the country. We don't know. Could be just an AI there running it. It was funny. I was talking this last. I don't know if you saw the last call I had with the doctor of philosophy. Did you see that interview I did with
No, not
him?
yet.
Yeah, he's the doctor of philosophy. He's a doctor, philosophy college teacher out in Vietnam, and they were doing a non-duality intensive. He didn't know anything about non-duality, so he figured it was on a small island. It was only an hour away. So he's like, Meh, I like interviewing people. So he goes over there. He's got like all like the latest like interview equipment, like top of the line kind of stuff. And he went over
Mm.
there and he was interviewing these. They were doing this non-duality intensive, they called it, and so he would film them and he puts them on his website. His website, I mean, his YouTube channel. His YouTube channel is like blowing up right now. Because he's really good like with doing that. And he was saying he liked doing the non-duality ones because he's like, think about it, Rob. If I'm interviewing people and we're just talking about nothing, he goes, if I can do that, I can I can do anything. Then he ended up like flying to Asia, Australia. He goes all around like interviewing non-duality speakers and putting them on
Fun.
there. But it's very entertaining watch him because he's got like a sense of humor and a lightness to it.
Yeah.
Dr. Helmut Muntz. But yeah, check it out.
Oh,
He's
cool.
he's quite the character. Quite the
Yeah,
character.
there's some people I want to interview for sure, like God forbid people get older, I've seen young people pass away, so,
Yeah, anything
I
can happen.
definitely want to like I don't know. Yeah, there's some
Have you
people
ever
like
have you ever like got somebody on and interviewed them or
I had Muji like in 2012 and I don't even know if I put that online. I definitely put it on the radio station a couple times, aired it. But yeah, like back in the day it was like I had a dissonance against, the permanence of something being released like that. So yeah, I had Muji. I tried to get Rupert Spira, but I don't know, it didn't work out at that time. But right now, I want to talk to Greg Good really badly, like in a professional, not professional. What am I saying? But like in this format, and just to like, because he has interesting approaches to things. And there's this guy who wrote my favorite translation of the Tao Te Ching. His name is Yasuhiko Genku Kimura, and he's Japanese. He's in Japan. He's in Nippon, and I would definitely want to meet him. And there's this great astrologer who's just, man, is she bang on the money every fucking time? Yeah, hallelujah, she is. And she's right here in my city. Her name's Holiday Mathis.
oh, cool.
You can look her up.
Yeah.
I abide by her. I
Wow.
read every zodiac every day just because she has knowledge and wisdom, and it's just easy to read prose. It's wonderful.
Nice. Yeah, I could see you doing that. Like you seem like you have like a natural talent where you could just interview people. I'd love to see that Muji one. These I used to resonate a lot with Muji, like watching his sad songs and stuff like that. What kind of questions did you ask Muji?
I don't know because it was funny. I remember a sense of embarrassment listening back to it because I was speaking from a level that was seemingly lower than my understanding, as if there is levels to
Yeah, there's
understanding.
no
There isn't.
levels.
Yeah, there isn't. But however, I would be like, so there's no word for this, is there? And I really felt like I already knew that, And but then, you forget that again later, so that just shows like what do you know? You only know this moment ever.
That's all you really ever know is what's right here, right now.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think Muji he was in India, but didn't he move somewhere else
Yeah, he
now?
goes Portugal, India, all over,
Yeah,
and I've interviewed like rappers and stuff, but that's different.
right.
But not really, because the creative process, people tune into that 0 point. Some people, yeah, it's funny, like songs that have non-dual resonance by people who maybe don't know nothing or don't care anything about exploring all of this, because you don't need to be a spiritual seeker at all, at all, at all. Some people are just clear,
Yeah,
without it.
that's so true. Is there any rappers that had like more of a
Chaos.
non chaos was one? Yeah.
Yeah, he's Canadian. Chaos. I think Cannabis. Shock G. You see, Cambada, he's a new guy. He's incredible. I'm not influenced by too many new MCs, but he was one that definitely influenced me. You know, maybe Lupe and Keita. I don't know. You know, who's to say? You know, it's so many interpretations you can have, infinite interpretations of these rap geniuses.
Right. I still think my rap's the best, but whatever.
Yeah, for sure. That's the attitude.
Just
Oh
entertain
yeah,
my
That Zenfu guy, he got something going on.
Zenful guy.
Mhm.
How about you? Give me a rap. Give me a quick rap. Rap, rap, attack. Go. Toot, 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 toot.
I don't know. I had so much material in the past.
Can you be like spontaneous like that? If
Oh
somebody
yeah,
just
for
says
sure.
rap, rap. So go ahead, rap.
But
Go.
what can I say about this? It feels like I'm just beating my chest to be the loudest and to be the.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You went silent. You went silent. You went silent like the silent rapper. We can't hear you on the YouTube. You hit the silent button. You're all silent. You went silent. You went dark. You went silent. You hit the mute button. You muted us out into the nothingness, the 0 point. You've muted us. The universe wanted to mute you.
Yeah, I don't know. No, you know what it is? My shit is it's very fragile. If I
Oh,
put too much pressure on it, it just falls apart.
yeah.
But did you catch any of that?
No, come on, go, rap, rap. You hit the
Damn,
mute.
bro, I was killing it.
I know. Well, hey, like share. Let's go.
Oh man, I said I don't even know if you can talk about this. Feels like I'm just beating my chest to be the loudest. Has my Kundalini arose to my crown yet? But you know, because I could lie as if I found bliss. But if fury and confusion follow it, then I guess any statement is hollowness.
Yeah. Drop the mic. Yeah, that's
I
pretty
slammed
good.
that mic, bro. I gotta buy a new mic after I drop the mic.
Yeah, it's like I was doing this interview and I was doing this rap song and the whole thing just
You know.
blew up.
But like I was saying, like I don't know if you can talk about it. So like if it effortlessly goes to a state of like non-dual discourse, and that's cool. But I don't know, you know, a lot of it's just like being fly and radical, and that's fun.
Flying radical. I was watching this one interview. I've never seen an interview like this before. So I'm on the YouTube and I see it. This interview, this guy like comes on with this girl and he's got his shirt off. He's just doing the whole interview with his shirt off like this. It's like I thought that was so
That's fun.
artistic. He's like, "Hey,
If you
I'm
got
just
the body
showing
for it, or if you don't, shit.
we're all the same. Like, I'm just trying to bring it down. Like, I don't care what people think. Like, I'm just keeping it real. Everybody, like, yeah,
Yeah.
he's a heavier guy too, like all his flaws. And he's
Oh,
like, I don't
right.
care. It's just like whatever. I thought
But
it
I
was
feel like there is a leeway when you're like when you're biggie, no one cares that you're fat. But when you're like
right.
skinny fat, they call it, you know, it's like,
Yeah.
well, you know, pick a side.
Or even the dad bod. Like if you got the dad bod, people are
Sure.
cool with the dad bod. Some girls like the dad bod. What can I tell you,
But then you got dad energy, you know, it's a whole state of grace.
Yeah. Come talk to dad. Daddy's here. Let daddy tell you what's up.
Daddy
Daddy
O.
wisdom. I've been through it. I raised the kids. I raised three girls. I know what's up. Listen to the wisdom I'm telling you.
Been up to the mountaintop and skied down it.
There you go. The walls could tell the stories. No, all's going good, man. Like life's good, man. Just enjoying life, man.
Yeah.
It's just so fun. Like every moment, every day. That doesn't mean I have the ups and downs, but I'm just saying, like in general, I don't know. I feel like I'm in a good spot.
Yeah.
Just how I feel. Everything's just flowing. I'm doing what I like each day and meeting cool people. I like just like the effortlessness of it, the spontaneity. Like I don't know what's gonna happen next. I don't really care like what's gonna and just like have fun with whatever whatever comes
Yeah.
comes because nothing's really a big deal because it's like nothing serious going on, but yet I can have fun with it. I
Yeah.
can make the fun how I want it. Make the fun how I want it. It's like a freedom, like a freedom in that. like a timeless freedom, a peace. They always talk about that peace that surpasses.
Understanding, yeah.
Yeah, I was doing this one. I was interviewing this one person, and we ended up talking about people on death row. How sometimes like people on death row could be more free than someone out in the world because maybe they're just so identified with their thoughts and their identity and their images. That's all they're tied in that.
It's
And so
gonna
they're
put you in a state of surrender for
yeah,
sure.
it's like a
Something deep.
prison. Yeah, it's like a prison. And it's like the thoughts are like torturing them. And this other guy just resting back as effortless being, just chill, like knows who he is and just, relaxed. And he's just like, anything that comes in the appearance, he's just not affected by it. He's like undisturbed, no matter what's happening. He's just like just resting in the
Yeah.
in the relief, in the clarity. He's just chilled as the presence or whatever you want to call it. But yet there's, the lawyer comes, he's like, okay, let's talk. Talks to the
Well,
lawyer.
yo, I got two people that maybe you should talk to. Although I don't know how useful it is. You never see these clear non-dual people talking to each other. But there's this speaker, his name is like Nkosi or something like that. I think he's African.
Oh,
So
cool.
I can
Send
show
him,
you
yeah.
his channel. He's very, very young startup channel, like not very many subscribers yet, but he's super clear. And
That's cool.
I have a personal friend named Sean Lennox
Okay.
who's like uh I don't know, he had so I'm spoiling the interview, but he had brain cancer. He was like a thug. He was like, all the trauma, all the violence. And then he got brain cancer. And then somehow through grace, the miracle happened and he turned his life around. He became a hardcore vegan and he's still a bodybuilder. He's still got all the muscle mass and he's
Wow.
very charitable, like one of the most nice people I've ever met. Yeah.
That'd be a fun guy to talk to. I think on our first interview, I told you that I had
Yeah, yeah.
Hodgkin's disease when I was 18, so I could probably relate to him on a lot of stuff.
Mhm. Well, the
But
world needs your stories.
yeah, because it shows that there is hope,
Yeah.
beyond whatever's happening, whether it's cancer or someone's, suicidal or depressed or anxious.
Yeah.
Like they can go from
Been
the
there.
darkness. So too, right? Yeah. So you can go from the darkness to the presence. Like, how did you go from the darkness to the presence?
I don't know. The darkness was the presence.
Ooh, that's profound. So you did see that.
Yeah. I mean, spiritual seeking takes its course, and then, hopefully eventually there's a relaxation and an exaltation and a salutation and a celebration.
Celebrate good times.
Shamo.
You probably do that. Well, you're a DJ, so that's got to be like one of the most popular songs, right? People will probably want that song. Celebrate good times. Come on. I know a lot of weddings I go to, they always play that. You do weddings or more other kind of venues?
Yeah, we do weddings. That's a
Yeah.
wedding is the only place I'll take a request.
What other gigs do you do besides weddings?
Just dance parties, and actually like facilitating, helping kids learn and stuff. Yeah.
That's kind of cool. Yeah.
I'm like DJing for rappers and stuff. That's not DJing to me.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's kind of fun. Sounds fun. Well, you wouldn't do it unless it was fun, right? Maybe you would.
who knows?
Maybe, maybe not. Doesn't really matter though, either
It,
way.
when your tech is on the fritz, it's not that fun. But you live and learn. When it's all effortless flow, hell yeah. It's beyond fun. It's what do they call it in français? Le vivre or the joie de vivre, something like that.
The joy to vivre,
Yeah, the joy of life.
the joy of life. Reminds me of like Disney World or something. Joy
By
of
the way, are
life.
you picking up any languages? I got a nice Duolingo streak going right now.
Do you?
Like I think I'm like 32, 33 days of Spanish, Espanol, because we have a
Say
big
something.
Latin rap community here. Oh, I could. Uh, uh, el supermercado está cerrado means the market is closed. That's all I got. I ain't got
That's
shit
pretty
yet.
good, actually. That's more than I got. I
And it
just
rhymes.
usually say wonton soup or something. I don't know.
But
10 minutes. They always tell me 10 minutes. It's always ready in 10 minutes.
I recommend it. I recommend this Duolingo thing. It gives you reminders and you can set up your streak and all that, you know.
Oh, that sounds cool. Something fun to do.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well,
next
I
time
mean,
we
it
talk.
opens up more possibilities to mix with more people, you know, like so.
Yeah, why not? Have you talked to any other interesting people besides myself?
Like everyone at the retreat was awesome, you know. Um, and I miss, you know, my homies that I haven't connected with. But no, you know, either I was so head down, like practice, 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 build up my skills so I can be world renowned, you know, and like make everyone happy. And so if I'm not practicing or out there performing, I don't really socialize too much, honestly, in the past at least. You know, the socializing can happen spontaneously. But
Well, it's kind of like what I mean, going to the retreat was kind of, I'm sure you
yeah,
did some socializing stuff there, which was pretty cool. But I got to
yeah.
see some people you hadn't seen in a while, you know.
Hmm.
Did you guys go out after? Or you just kind of chilled there?
Haven't seen him in lifetimes type shit. Oh yeah, we did karaoke. Emerson sang.
Is he a good singer?
Yeah, he has a cool voice.
Yeah.
He
What's
didn't kill
his,
every run, you know. He's not like
well, yeah,
super perfect, you know, in that way, but he's just free and effortless. So
yeah. What's his go-to song?
he did Whitney Houston and he did Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson.
Oh, nice.
Jackson.
Wax on, wax off.
And I did Journey, but I wish I went because the
You
selection
did
wasn't that
Journey?
great. Yeah, I love Journey. I love Steve Perry.
Oh, nice.
And and the new guy's cool, Pineda, you know. Who else? I'm working on my tone right now. Like I feel like I sing like Usher, but I want to sing like Willie Hutch. You know, I want to sing like
Really
Jaheim
nice.
or I want more like roughness to my voice and also building up those high notes like those Michael Jackson growls and stuff. But I'm a baby singer, you know, I got into it like since COVID is when I started practicing real hard, you know. And I was tone deaf when it began. You know, I was like cover your ears, uh unacquainted.
Sing me something from Journey.
Oh shit. I don't know if I'm gonna hit it right now, but I love those crazy nights I do remember in my youth. If I do recall, those were the best times, most of all. But he does it way up. I'm not warmed up. I just woke up, so I don't
Yeah,
want to.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because for me, like if I don't practice every day, I feel that I'm not on the cutting edge, especially with freestyle. Like on freestyle, like oh, when you're sharp, you're just at light speed. You're just so fast. You're faster than yourself even. And so I live for that. So that's why I'm like kung fu. Like I train like in the movies, you know, in the montage. I'm living the montage every day.
It's great. Kung
Mm.
Fu. In the montage.
Gung Fu, yeah. And oh, one of the homies out there, should I name drop him? Mr. Sanderson, I'll just say. He taught me Tai Chi for the first time. And
Tai
that's a really
Chi.
interesting modality. It just looks real cool. I'm into dancing, break dancing, so like to incorporate some moves is, you know, very fun.
Did you do breakdown? Oh, so I think we talked about this before. Like
Yeah,
we
yeah.
went to a private school, but some of your homies like did breakdancing and stuff because that
Yeah.
was
Shout
pretty
out B-Boy
popular back.
Inertia,
Yeah, when
B-Boy
I grew
Machine.
up. Yeah, wearing like the spandex pants and the you
Mm-hmm.
know all that. Well, the parachute pants was a big one, and then you had like
Tearaways.
the sneakers like with the really thick. You know what I'm talking about? Like they'd have different colors like red, blue, like and you put them in your sneakers and all the rappers like would wear them and they would just do their you know
I don't know about that. Bucket
yeah.
hats. Bucket hats are big in the 80s, yeah. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. 80s were cool, man. Hmm.
Yeah, going back, I love everything 60s, 70s, 80s. I don't know. Just you know, the films of that era just had a different energy. And the music, just the way stuff was mixed. Like, I don't know if they don't, everything's too clean now and just cold in a way.
Well, as a DJ, did you ever mix like any 80s songs with
Hell
current
yeah.
stuff? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Because, you know, like the chord structures and samples and drum patterns and lyrical resonance. I love like when one song bleeds into the next and you tell the story like that.
Yeah, that's awesome when DJs can do that. That one, I always hear that song a lot. Do they mix a lot? Is like "Girls Just Want to Have Fun" by Cyndi
Fun.
Lauper.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Girls just want to have, and then they'll mix it into something else. Engine number 9 on the New York Transit line. You know, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Pick up, bounce back.
Yeah,
Yeah. Classic.
Or crisscross. Jump, everybody, jump. They mix a lot of that, like a lot of those kind of songs into it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Crisscross,
yeah.
jump.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Jermaine Dupri. Yeah.
Makes you wanna
Love to work with him one day.
It'd be cool. There's a lot of talent out there. A lot of
Yeah.
people that are really talented. But everybody's
But
got
you
their
know,
talent, you know what I mean?
the
Everybody's got
talent, you just do what makes yourself happy and you just potentiate that.
follow your joy, follow what Joseph Campbell said, follow your bliss. I see
Yeah.
some truth in that. You know, what comes effortlessly to you easily, that feels fun. If you can do something that feels fun, you're going to continue to do it day after day. And whatever you put your focus on is what tends to manifest. And you're only going to keep doing something every day is if it's something that you enjoy, that you like. So you might as well
Mhm.
pick something you like and that you're fun at. And then as you walk, the ground appears. As you walk towards something, it takes two steps closer to you. And the more you do it, the closer you get to it. And then you perfect it.
There is something to be said for catering to your fan base or to your, to your patrons, but I I feel like a lot of people, especially young people who are new to this, they they want to be liked so much, they want to be embraced so much because there's that inner rejection going on. And also that's from society's brainwashing and indoctrination. But if you do what makes you light up, that's what's actually going to be universal, because you already have the recognition that it worked in one place in space and time. Like you were saying, I'm in a good spot.
Yeah.
Yasuhiko Genku Kimura, you say the universe is omnicentric. Every point is the center. So,
Yeah, because I don't know, like I know what you mean. Like they'll pander to their audience, but what I find
or
is
they'll
if you're
repeat
just
what's working right now, follow trends and stuff.
yeah, just if you're just authentic and just put yourself out there, your audience will find you. And then those that don't resonate, if they don't like it, they'll just drop off. Like Rob just said, "Fuck, I'm dropping off. I'm not unsubscribed."
Yeah,
Whatever. Like
yeah.
I'm just keeping it whatever. Oh, there was one guy he used to say, I think even Emerson said this once too. He was talking about people just kept coming back. Like it's like I'm sitting here like, telling them what this is, but they're still seeking, still coming back. So I guess it's not working. Like I'm more happy when people like leave because like they got the
Yeah,
message and they get on with their
yeah, yeah, yeah.
lives, you know. So I'm happy when they decrease. Like sometimes I'll get back on, why'd you come back?
That's how you know he's not a hustler.
Right, exactly. He keeps it real. That's what I respect about him. That resonates.
Oh yeah, and we ate such good food together. He put me onto a couple restaurants. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Sushi. I know he always talks about sometimes on his channel like he
There
likes like
was I gotta look it up. This
sushi
place
and
is
stuff like
so
that.
good. It's actually a chain. So there's like four of these. So let me see. It was called Hula or something. Let me see. Yeah, it was called Hula Poke. And what is this type of restaurant though? What kind of food is this? Let me see.
Like a
It's
poke bowl
Hawaiian
kind of
food.
thing. Oh,
Hawaiian food.
Hawaiian.
Oh man.
It looks banging, yo.
It's really good with like some
Yeah.
raw fish in it and some like just lots of leaves and like it was a little spicy, but you could just identify the red peppers and not eat those.
Nice. Looks
It
healthy
had
too.
some crunch. It had like I really like textures. Like I don't like my food to be too soft for whatever reason. I like to have a little bit of like pushback on my jaw. So I don't know why I'm sharing that.
It's just whatever wants to go.
Yeah.
But no, a lot of people can resonate with food. I mean, there's a lot of foodies on this channel.
Okay.
People like their
I'm
food.
not much of one, I just to me it's like if it's functional as long as it doesn't taste gross, but like in the health journey, you eat gross food, and then maybe you gain a taste for it. Your palate can change.
Yeah, there's some people that just like eat like this, like the same thing every day. Like I don't know how they do it. I was like, don't you want
Yeah, I
some?
can do that.
Yeah, you're like one of those guys. Like, how do you do that? Like, I was always puzzled me. Like, I need something fresh. I get bored. A lot of times, I
Yeah.
was taking like I was trying to lose some weight, so I'd just be taking like salads. Just eating a lot of salads. And I just got bored with it. I was like, I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
can't
yeah.
keep doing salads. And I do a sandwich, but then they're like, oh well, the turkey cold cuts. They have the nitrate. There's all these like you
Yeah.
don't know what to believe. Everybody's like telling you something different.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I remember the last day we were there because like I said, I wasn't sleeping and I was so buzzy. Like I went out for a performance in the middle of it and just I gave myself space like, yeah, the mind can reassess the past. That's totally fine. You can think You can think about stuff. It's totally okay. So I would just be thinking about hella shit at night, you know? And anyway, the last day I was like so just no sleep and like eating this vegan meal. And I was like, I would just talk to the person next to me, like, can I have some of your chicken? And I put this chicken in my mouth and I didn't even like chew it yet. And I just had so much energy from this meat in my mouth. Pause. It was like, yes, like, it's not wrong to be carnivorous at times.
Yeah. And some people I talk to are like, well, do you eat meat and stuff? I'm like, oh, yeah, I like I like it. Like it doesn't mean like you're more spiritual or something just based on what you eat or
Yeah. And there
doesn't.
is like degrees of quality, you know.
Oh yeah. Like you have the Chipotle chicken versus, like a true authentic Mexican restaurant or something versus like a chain restaurant or something. You
Yeah.
can definitely taste the difference in the
Even
quality.
in the chains, like the quality of of your chef and their materials and everything. Everything is everything.
Yeah, whoever's making it too. Like,
Yeah.
there was one time I used to go into the same place and one girl who made it versus the other girl was like a big difference.
Yeah.
Like I'll give you an example. Like I was just at Tropical Smoothie. It's like this smoothie place out here. And usually this one girl makes it for me really good, but I had this new girl who made it today and it wasn't as good. I'm like, man, it's just like they're supposed to be making it all the same way. They
Yeah.
have the list of the ingredients, but for some reason it just didn't taste the same.
Yeah. It'd be like that.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I had Five Guys, it was like we were in Miami and it was just like it was a party atmosphere. It was so good. And then the next time it was just like these guys were just working, it was 9 to 5 vibrations. It wasn't the same.
The 9 to 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
I get it.
What did you say? I missed it.
Nothing, nothing. I said just what up to your fam.
Oh, oh, he says, "What up, fam?" Oh, she got me some cherry hill apples from the market.
Cool, cool.
You like apples?
I do. There's so many varieties. Like I think I like Fuji apples. I don't like them too soft. I like a crunch in my apple.
Like a Macintosh?
I don't know all the names, unfortunately.
Yeah,
I'm
that
on
one's
a
got like a good
Macintosh right
crunch
now.
to it. Such a variety.
Yeah. Pears even. Yeah. I don't know. I don't like the soft ones for whatever reason. But some of them can be sweet, it's all good.
Yeah,
I can not like something and still enjoy it, if that makes sense. Like this movie, it didn't hit all the marks, but it was still a B plus.
that's great. So where are you at now with spirituality?
I don't know. What is spirituality even?
I don't know what is it like. How would you define it?
I don't know. Just being good to people, I think, and being good to yourself.
Well, I like that. That's like a universal law, right? Like everyone
Yeah.
can relate to that. Being good.
What is love? Don't hurt me.
Unconditional love. Unconditional
Yeah.
love. You know how
Yeah,
many
yeah.
songs are made about love though? Like that's probably like one of the most popular.
Yeah,
Like
I
out
have
of
an
all the
idea.
artists and the genre they do, love is probably the one of the number one things that people sing about.
Yeah,
But then there's different degrees of love.
yeah. In
The
relationships.
unconditional love. Like a lot, that's what they talk about, like in spirituality. A lot of people,
Yeah,
whatever you want to call spirituality, like
yeah.
unconditional, like everything is welcome in this space of beingness without
It really
judgment.
depends on your definitions. Like,
Yeah, it all comes down to your definitions and your meanings
yeah.
to what it is. Were you brought up religious at all, or
Yeah, I mean, not heavy, but like my grandfather was devout in his devotion to God, and he taught me, well, he gave me practices that I didn't really use too much, honestly, but they come up time to time. But so he was Sikhi, right? Punjabi. But I didn't resonate too much with the with that religion because I feel like it became very exoteric and like about following. And I think if you look into what the original Guru Nanak was about, he was just a non-dual seer, and things spun out from there due to like political factors and stuff. I don't. And then yeah, just all the non-dual stuff, just because every religion has a non-dual interpretation,
they
seemingly.
just don't call it that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like
Wait,
Gnostic Christianity, Sufism, Kabbalah, Advaita,
How do you see
Dzogchen.
non-duality in Christianity? How do you see that?
I
Do
don't
you
know.
see?
There's lots of saints like Saint Thomas, Saint Augustine. I think there's many that you could. There's a list on Wikipedia of Christian saints. So I would go to the saints because they have seemingly a lived experience of it.
Mm, that's a good way to do it. Yeah, I didn't know that about you, that you kind of grew up around a little bit of that. I guess everyone has been influenced in some way or another through religion or upbringing at some point, you would think, like most people. I mean, there's some people that would tell me like, oh, they were just born like atheists and they've always been like an atheist. And there's some that like come like from the new age, from that arena. But there's like so many different backgrounds. Like people I talk to, they're from all over the world, all different backgrounds, but there's something like underneath all of the stories, which is this presence, you know.
Yeah.
It's underneath all the stories. And that's what unites everybody is this presence, or whatever you want to call it. This love, this clarity.
Hmm. Yeah. This liveness, this being.
Aliveness, that's a good word, yeah. So everyone can relate to that sense of existence, that sense of aliveness. It seems universal no matter who you talk to. When I said that to the guy, the doctor of philosophy in my other interview, I go like this to him: "Can you stop being now?" And he goes like that. "I can't stop. Still being
Yeah.
as hard as he would try.
You
He
could
couldn't
try. You
stop
could
being.
try.
He couldn't stop being." But it's a pointer everyone could relate to.
Yeah.
I love the way John Wheeler does it too. You know who John Wheeler is?
Oh, of course. Yeah. He was pretty instrumental towards the end of my seeking. But of course, that might just be the echo of everyone that he runs into is just has a stop. So,
Yeah, it's like the last stop on the block.
yeah.
So how did you get introduced to John Wheeler?
I think probably someone on an Emerson call brought him up. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's how
And then I
David came
saw
to you.
Sailor Bob from him, and to
Taylor
know
Bob.
that it was from the Nisargadatta thing was cool. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
he would even do like the music,
And
you
Peace to
know.
Cat. Yeah. Oh, yeah. His
Yeah.
music is cool. I love his music. In
Yeah, his
fact,
music's great.
I know he pulled back, but like, shit, man, I'll
But he was
record
he
you,
was
bro.
speaking right to the non-duality, right to what this is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shining here in plain sight. He would always say that. It's shining. What you are is already here, and it's
Hmm.
already shining in plain sight right here for everyone to discover. And it's always been here. And you are that. You make
Yes.
it so simple. It's just this sense of existence that's always been here. You just kind of overlooked it and identified with something else. But it's always here. It's right here for everyone to discover. It's right here in your presence.
Yeah. It's not even an it. Don't make it an it. I'm not saying to you, but like if
Yeah,
someone's
yeah.
confused,
Like
don't
people
make it into
listening.
an it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just
It's
here.
wordless.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I did it again. See, it's
Yeah,
the
it's here.
language. It's fucking language.
It's
Fuck.
like we have
Fuck.
to use
Fuck.
language though. What are we supposed to say? That's what I was telling me. Like we're just pointing to it, but then just
Yeah.
drop all the words we said because it's not the words. It's not the
Yeah.
words. That's what's being
In other
pointed
words,
to
just
in your
this, you
direct
say.
experience.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
But yeah, John Wheeler was very clear. He was on this radio show and he was just so clear on this radio show that I heard him on.
Yeah.
And he just made it so simple. Like just kept pointing to, it's you are what you're looking for. It's just this sense of existence. And he would talk about his interactions with Sailor Bob, you know, but he was very clear. He just made it simple, I guess. That's probably what it was. It's like because sometimes
Yeah.
like I just feel like in spirituality they overdo it. Like they just make it more complicated than what it is. And it kind of takes people away from the direction of what it is. Because
Yeah.
like you said, it's just
Well, I definitely came to it through so I love my philosophies that I picked up along the way, but they can complicate things because there's no landing place of like a final thing you need to know, or even a first thing you need to know. There's nothing you need to know, actually. But if you feel like you want to know stuff, you can find comfortable pillows.
yeah. Sometimes I view it now like as like entertainment almost. I don't know. Like it's
Yeah, it
kind of like
is.
the way
It
I say.
is. That's
Do you
what
feel like
Stephen
that? It's
Walensky
like
would say. It's
entertainment.
a
Like
game.
it's a game. It's like fun. Like because the simplicity of the truth of what it is. It's just what this is.
Yeah.
And anything beyond that is just really a story or a game or a thought or just having fun with it, entertaining, playing with it. And so there's like that's why I always say it's like we're playing, like it's like a lightness or a video game or a play or a TV show or
Yeah.
a matrix or a virtual reality game, old terms, because that's kind of like how you see it now when you know what you truly are.
Yeah. It's a God dream. It's a
God
Kanye
dream.
lyric.
I like that. God dream. That's all good pointer. But yeah, John Wheeler was pretty
He is so cool. I wonder what he's up to because I know he pulled back from being in the guru spotlight, and that's so admirable. Like he's probably one of the only ones. I'm sure there's others actually, but he's one of the.
yeah,
It was
because I
significant
was
to
gonna
see
say
that.
he just kind of dropped off the face of the earth kind of thing.
Yeah.
His last ones that were on YouTube, the last thing I saw him on was him and Charlie Hayes. They were just having like these
Yeah, they had
dialogue
8
discussions.
back-to-back talks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
there's
went
a
to
whole
this back to
playlist
back.
on Sabine's YouTube channel. So if anyone's interested in John Wheeler, she has pretty
What
much
is it called?
everything. I think her name is Sabine, and then maybe Now Here is the second word.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he has many books on YouTube, if you want,
The
they're with the
Natural
talks and
State,
then
right? I read
pointers
that
at the
one.
end.
You read that one, The Natural State?
Oh, his
John-
books are so long, like I
Yeah.
peeked
It was
at
just
I used
it
to
was just like that one
when
was
I
just like
sleep.
all about dialogues that he was having with
Yeah.
people. He recorded them
Oh
in
yeah,
the
yeah. They
books.
weren't like books that he wrote like, oh, I'm gonna tell you what this is. No, they were
No, yeah,
just
it was more just the
transcripts.
dialogue,
Yeah, yeah.
I met with Rob one day and he asked me, and then I told him you are what you're looking for. And the conversation was over. And then we were playing chess and we went out for some beers and did some karaoke dancing and went out to this nice restaurant and had some sushi. And then he got on a call with somebody and we were doing some rap and we were just talking about nonsense. And then we brought up John Wheeler and when we just started talking about how cool and simple he is and how we,
And
you
so
know,
yeah, if anyone knows John Wheeler, bro, because I his songs are great. Let's record him, yo. Let's put that stuff
we
into high
should.
fidelity.
Yes. Even the song, people can just realize the true nature, listen to his song.
Yeah,
He was a good singer, but he had a lot of affection for Sailor Bob.
yeah. I want to see Australia
I've never been, no.
and maybe meet Kat. I think she still does the meetings over there.
Does she? Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. I didn't know that. She was on, I was Awareness Explorers. They interviewed me and I brought up Sailor Bob on that interview and they're like, oh, we just interviewed his wife. This was like right after, it was like shortly after Bob died and they interviewed his
Mm.
Sailor Bob's wife. They're like, yeah, we just had her on the show before you. Um, and they were saying how like her view of death was um, it didn't take like the same sting as it would like someone else, like because she felt like because she really didn't believe like in a death, the way the world sees a death. You know what I mean? Of course, she missed them not being there, but there was this sense that you know we were never born, we never die. It's the presence of the essence of what we are, but there's still that human experience factor that's always there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But when you have that knowingness, you can see death differently, I should say. It's not as impactful as someone who doesn't know, what you truly are.
yeah. I don't know because I still miss everyone that died.
Yeah. But sometimes you can still like we were talking about telepathically, you can still like communicate with people, but it's not the same as them being like right here in the presence. Like even
Mm.
Abraham Hicks, she'll talk a lot about Jerry was who her companion was. And then she'll say, oh, I feel like I have even a better relationship with Jerry now that he's not here because we can, I can see him in the non-physical. I can communicate with him in the non-physical in different ways, telepathically, or just little synchronicities or things that would happen that she would see him or feel an intuitive nudge or something. But there's still that's something about that human factor of having him right there in the flesh with you. Like, how do you replace that, on a human level, I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, to like collaborate and do activities together, like that's the thing we miss. You
Yeah.
can you can still have like a personal relationship, but like it's esoteric rather than exoteric. Right?
Yeah, there you go. It's almost like you have to be in that experience to know it. Like, because I was close with my grandmother, and then when she died, I didn't know how I was going to react, but I was sobbing like a baby. I was hurting, went through all of those emotions, even though I knew what, like, like intellectually what it is, but when you actually go through it, what is that? What's like Mike Tyson says, like everyone's got a plan until he gets punched in the face, right? It's almost like that. You feel like that realness of it, you know? It's like you know it, but try living it and then come talk to me, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Then tell me how it is, you know? But yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you brought up John Wheeler and Muji. Like those are all ones that kind of brought me relief too, listening to them.
Oh yeah. I left Muji, because his and this is at a point in time, his crowd became so big
Yeah.
that I felt like for a while, and he changed. He said after, because not everyone is like a deep, penetrating seeker. They just want advice. Some people, they just want like a quick band-aid. And some people are like, no, I need to figure this out like really intensely. So I think after a while, he did kind of shut down the questions that aren't super focused on whatever this is supposed to be. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't been in tune with Muji for a long time because
Yeah.
I don't know, for whatever, because I found Papa G. And Papa G is just such a fucking character. I love him so much. He says the most wrong things just to like goad whoever he's speaking to. Like he has some intuitive like poking. So I don't recommend him maybe to everyone, but for
Not for
me,
everybody.
he's the one that I have like the most devotion for, like as a character, as a guru. Yeah, I love him. But it might just be, like we have Punjabi resonance, so like who knows? But
That's what I
no.
like about it. Conscious got all these different expressions of it. So it's whatever you want to resonate with, you know.
Yeah,
Follow whatever you want to resonate. There's no right or wrong way, whatever. You know,
yeah.
whatever makes you feel good and that you resonate with. Feel open and expansive versus contracted. Feels easy, effortless. Bring some joy to your life, some bliss. Go for it. Anything else last minute you want to bring up before we close out? Anything on your
You can do
mind?
it. No, nothing on mind right now. I don't know. Love you. I don't know. We'll talk again soon. I don't know.
Yeah, love you too, brother.
Yeah.
Lots of love here, unconditional. And thanks for sharing the Emerson stuff too, because I know a lot of people
Oh yeah, I love Emerson. Yo, if you feel called, like, yeah,
you recommend it, huh? Yeah. Yeah, all good stuff, man. Enjoy Emerson too. And I always thank you for coming on. You just never know spontaneously when we want to get together. We get together just like you did, send an email, boom, we're on and we just
can't wait to
chat it
kick it
up.
in person though. Drink and
Yeah.
dance.
Come back out. That'd be cool, man. Are you ever out in Pennsylvania
Yeah, my
or
cousin got
Philly?
married in Philly, but
Philly? I'm not far from
yeah,
Philly. Ever come out to Philly? But who knows? I might want to go back out there too, because like I said, I love that city. We did a
yeah. Well,
cruise
I'm
out.
I'm planning on getting around, especially once this career pops off in full flight. I'll be everywhere in a city near you.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're in Philly or New York, let me know.
Yeah.
Or DC, Baltimore, any of those, I'm all in that area.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, brother. Thanks for chatting, man. Always good chatting with you. Much love.
Peace.
Peace.